Those of us who were around 23 years ago today all have our own personal recall of what we were doing, what we saw on September 11th, 2001. But the memory may be strengthened with a visit to one of the memorial sites. Again, photojournalist Ben Reed and I traveling about 4.5 hours south of Buffalo to the farmland setting where United Flight 93 crashed that morning. You may have heard the story of how the passengers and crew members on that plane learned what was happening in New York City and Washington, decided they would go after the hijackers on their plane, probably realizing it might be their final moments alive. While seeking to learn and show you more about the 2,200-acre Flight 93 memorial site now run by the National Park Service, we also met Gordon Felt, that gentleman right there, 41-year-old, his brother Edward, a married father of 2 daughters on a business trip, was one of the 40 innocent people on that plane. Gordon now shares this.
We saw people running into the buildings to help. We saw 40 21st century Minutemen that in a moment's notice were able to put together a battle plan and took the battle to the terrorists. We saw great acts of heroism, and most importantly, at the end of the day, we saw the flag flying over the Capitol. That's where Flight 93 was being directed that day. And if it were not for these 40 heroes, perhaps our last vision of that day would have been the Capitol dome in ruins, in flames.
Now, coming up at 6, we're going to hear more from Gordon Felt and show you more of the Flight 93 Memorial in Pennsylvania, where more of the victims' family members, along with President Biden, Vice President Harris, and former President Trump, all visited today. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.